Now we have a new chapter, which name is in front of you: electric current and its effect. Electric current and its effect is going to be our lecture. From the name of the lecture, you are aware that yes, we are going to in this field. We are going to explore this that. From this name, what are you observing? Are you thinking that we are going to explore about light? Yes, little bit about light we will explore in this. We will experience. Are you thinking that we will explore points related to biology in this lecture? From the name of this lecture, which is given, is in front of you. Are you thinking this? No. From this word, you should think that yes, we are going to explore electricity, electric current, all this about. Okay, not related to, not we are going to explore biology, not we are going to explore mathematics and things, just physics. Name is clear. Name is what? Electric current and its effect. That's it. Let's start from second slide. What is electric current? What do you think? What should be meaning of electric current? From in your language, meaning of this would be something else. Explanation of this is would be something else, but meaning would be same. Am I correct? If yes, then tell me, explain what should be meaning of electric current. From book language, flow of electric charge through a conductor is the meaning of electric current. Follows in closed circuit one. Yes, electric uh, electric current. When it comes to electric, then current will follow through through a conductor. When it will come to electric, then when it will come to electric, then remember current will follow through a conductor, not through a insulator. I will explain what is a conductor, what is insulator. But for now, conductors are materials which allow to pass the uh, electric current. Okay, electric current. As you can see, we have this what a conductor, and through this conductor, electrons are direct current. Electrons are traveling. Electrons are traveling. So electrons will travel when through an object when object will be conductor. Clear? So this electrons travel through a conductor when circuit is closed. Circuit should be closed. Then clear? Then okay. Let's see what is the next. Electric cell. I will break down it in details. Okay, we have two electrical cells. First is a electric cell and second is a battery. Second is what? A battery. Okay. Now, electric cell will convert chemical energy into electrical energy. It is telling you inside electric cell is found something. Inside battery is found something, and that is nothing but chemical stored chemical stored energy. This cell, inside this cell is what? Chemical stored energy. And when circuit will be closed, in which this is connected, then it this chemical store will convert this wall will convert chemical energy into electrical energy. Then it will travel through conductor. It has a positive and negative terminals. It has a positive and negative terminals. What I am saying, any electric cell you can take will have what? Two terminals, only two terminals. Any electric cell will have two terminals. First will be positive and second would be negative terminal. Any electric cell you can take, and they will have only two terminals. First will be known as positive terminal, second will be known as negative terminal. Sign of a positive is what? uh, like this, and sign of negative tunnel is just like that. Here you can see positive tunnel will be printed, will look like this. uh, Negative tunnel will look like this. Clear? It will be printed on electric cell so that anybody can understand where is the electric terminal, where is a positive terminal, and where is a negative terminal. That's why both the signs are printed on electric cells so that wire can be connected correctly. Clear? So in this slide we understood any electric cell has two terminals. First is positive and second is negative terminal. And any electric cell, even even you have a battery will have what? Chemical stored energy, and that chemical stored energy will be converted into electrical energy. Then electrons will travel. The next slide, we have components, symbols, and a figure which is a closed circuit. But hold on, brother, let me explain it more. Remember, this metal cap is what is known as positive terminal, and this flat metal cap is known. This is not cap, flat disc cap. Metal disc is known as negative terminal. This electric cell has a two terminal. This one is a positive terminal. This one is a negative terminal. Here in this battery, you can see what a print of positive negative terminal. But in this electric cell, by looking at mm, metal cap, you can say that yes, it is a positive terminal. Okay? Now, what's the difference between old cell and new cell? Will old cell work faster or slow? This is the question. It will depend on chemical stored energy inside electrics. If chemical stored energy is ended, then cell will not work. If chemical stored energy is getting end, then performance of that old cell will be slow. So it will depend on electric cell. No, it will depend on chemical storage. Chemical storage energy can be end, can be can end. Okay, can end. When it will end, then electricity will not work. Even if you have a battery, then it will not work when inside the electric battery will not have chemical storage. Then clear. Now, in next slide, we have some components as well as some symbols. Symbols we will use to make a figure of electric circuit rather than writing components. We can use symbols of a component so that we can understand by drawing a figure of electric circuit. Clear? So electricity is a component and it can be represented by this plus minus this. Okay, electricity. Remember, electricity is a single cell. Okay, only this is only one cell. When it comes to battery, how is a battery formed? How is the battery formed? So answer would be what? Battery is formed by collecting two or more cells. Two or more cells. So a collection of cells will form a battery. Now, will electric cell have more power than battery than battery? So answer would be no. It is just electric cell is just one cell. So of course it will have less energy than battery. Battery will have more energy because it is a collection of a cell. That's why. It is a collection of a cell. Battery is a collection of a cell. It is formed by by gathering cells. Clear? That's why battery will have more power. And here uses of electric cell and battery are in a different. These are used in different materials. Electric cell is used for a small device, whereas battery will be used for standard device. And for high device we can use current electricity which comes from a transformer. Okay, so when we will represent only one battery, then it means we have electricity. When we will present two battery, it means we have two battery. Switch open closed. So this is a way to represent switch open or closed. Bulb, this is a figure of a bulb. Connecting wire, just a line is a connecting wire. Here you can see we have made a diagram of electric circuit in which bulb is glowing and it is closed. That's why bulb is glowing. As you know, bulb will glow. Then when electric circuit will be closed, then bulb will glow. Then bulb will glow. Tell me, if a switch is in off mode, will bulb now glow? Answer would be no, because of circuit is open. Circuit was open. Okay, okay. So okay, oh, everything is fine. Everything is connected well in a electric circuit, but only wire is broken. So now will bulb glow? Will bulb glow? Still no. Bulb will not glow because electric circuit is an open circuit. That's all. Anything is broken in an electric circuit, bulb will not glow. bulb will not glow. So in some words you can say, if electric circuit is an open circuit, bulb will not glow. Electric circuit is a closed circuit, then bulb will glow. Now here, from this discussion you will meet to filament of a bulb. Filament is a wire which is very thin. It is a place. It is this is where uh, bulb glows. A bulb glows. So filament is a naked wire. Filament is a naked wire. It is not covered by plastic. It is a naked one, and it is a thin one. Clear? So here filament is broken. Shape of a filament is what curved. It looks like a curve. Okay, it is a curved filament. Now I am trying to tell you is that if a filament will be broken, then bulb will not grow. Filament is well is well, then bulb will grow. Now if a filament is broken, then bulb will be considered as bulb will be considering as fused bulb because of filament inside the bulb is broken. That's why name of the bulb is now what fused bulb. Okay. In this figure, this is a simple electric circuit. In this figure, we have how much components? This one, this wire second, this switch third, this four battery, and so we have four components by which we got a figure of a electric circuit. So here this is a wire, this is a bulb, and this is a switch. We use a switch so that we can control electric circuit. That's why we use a switch, and it gives us a safety. It provides us a safety. That's why we use a switch. We can break the closed circuit. We can join. We can join the open circuit, break broken circuit by using what switch. This is what is the work of switch. Clear? Work of a switch is to provide electric energy, is to provide current through wire. What does their travel? So answer would be electrons travel through wire. It will start from negative and it will end till the positive. Then it will again run. It will travel again. This is process of traveling electrons. Electrons will travel. Always remember, it will travel through the conductor. Through the conductor. Whether you have iron, whether you have wire. Okay. Inside wire you see what conductor. Uh, as you know, as you know, wire is covered by plastic. Inside the wire is found a conductor. That's why. So here, plastic will not conduct electricity. Whenever we uh, that is what is the reason. Whenever we touch the covered plastic, we don't come to contact of electricity because of material is insulated. Plastic does not conduct electricity. That's why we are not able to come into contact of electricity. Clear? Okay. Effects of electric current. Effects of electric current. We have two effects of electric current. First is a heating effect and second is magnetic effect. You can understand it very easily. Heating effect, it will depend on what is the size of wire, what is the length of a wire. Clear? Bulb glows due to heat. Yes, yes, because filament is thin. Okay, thin, that's all. Devices, electric iron, kettle. Have you ever observed that when we you you would have touched what a wire and you would have experienced what wire is a heat, wire is a heat. Did it happen with you? Yes, it would happen. If yes, then what is the reason behind this? I think the reason should be uh, if a voltage is high and length of the wire is long, then wire will provide heat. Of course, wire will be heat because of length is more of the length of the wire is more, and here uh, voltage will be in what will be traveling in long wire for hours. It will take more time, then wire will lengthy wire will provide more heat. So I'm trying to say that if length of the wire is too much high, then heating effect will be seen. So if heating effect, heat can be seen of that lengthy wire. So length of the wire is long, then length of the wire is long, heat can be seen. Clear? Magnetic effect. Electric current can produce magnetism. Magnetism. I am ignoring it, but yes, it is telling you it can produce magnetism. You can use a magnet in electric current. In electric current. Clear? Heating effect of a current. Heating effect. When current flows through a resistor like a filament. I am not saying resistance, okay? Resistor like a filament. It is produced. So here, this wire, this is a thick, and here filament is a thin. That's why it provides heat. It provides what heat, and that is the reason it glows. Bulb glows because of here electrons are traveled. Electrons are traveling through the filament, and it is a thin. It is a thin. Filament is thin, very thin. Clear? So it also depends on thickness of the wire. If thickness of the wire is too much low, too much less, then it will hit more. It will hit more. This is called the heating effect. So it it will depend. Heating effect of a current will depend also on thickness of the conductor. Thickness of the conductor. Clear? Filament was thin, too much thing. That's why it glow. Okay. Now I found reason why how does a bulb glow. So this is the reason it glows. Current passes the uh, current travels through filament, and filament is too much thin, and it heats more because of it does not have more area. It does not have more area. That's why filament does not have more area. Clear? To reduce what heat. This is called a heating effect. Let's see next. Magnetic effect of a current. Current through a wire produce a magnetic field. It is telling you what a magnet attract magnet attracts magnetic material, isn't it? So when a current will be uh, will be wrapped on magnet, then what will happen? The wire will produce what? More magnetic field. If voltage will be more, then magnetic field will be more. Clear? This is the magnetic effect of current. Clear? This is mercury, this is key, this is current source. Current source. Electromagnet. Electric magnet which attracts or repels. A temporary magnet made by winding a wire around a soft iron core. Okay, a stronger when more turns of wire, more turns of wire, more current. Used in cranes, speakers, MR machines. This is a simple electromagnet figure. We have this iron, and this is battery. When wire will be turned, wire will be like this, so, and it is more on conductor conductor material, then it will provide what? It will provide more current. It will provide more current. Clear? Electrical, in this figure you can also observe magnetic effect. Works on magnetic effect of current. When current flows, the electromagnet pulls the stacker, which hits the bell. Here, there is a use of a magnetic effect. Uh, when current will follow in this motion, then it will ring. There are a lot of use of a magnetic effect as well as electromagnet. Precautions when using electricity. Never touch switches or wires with a wet hand. Yes, because of a woman is a good conductor to conduct electricity. Inside us is a found water, and water is a good conductor for electricity. Clear? That's why it is said that never touch the switches or wire, even necked wire. If your leg is wet and your hand is wet, then never touch. Don't insert metal objects into sockets. Yes, metals as well as objects. You can use insulator objects, but don't use metal objects. Clear? Use proper fuses or MCBs to prevent overloading. If voltage are unnecessary, then you can use fuses, which is a device to reduce over current. Over current, you can use fuse device. Question which is in front of you, there are some questions. What is the electric current? It is a what? It follows through a conductor. It converts the chemical stored energy into electrical energy. Name two effects of electric current. Name two effects of electric current. This is for you. What is an electromagnet? This is also for you. Give two safety precaution while handling electricity. So you can use gloves in your hand, and don't use a metal material when you are repairing electricity. If you are engineer, then the end. That's all in this slide. I know something is left, but I will try to explain those points that are not mentioned in this slide. I will explain those points in another lecture someday. Clear? That's all in this slide.